Alex Rider is a series of spy novels by British author Anthony Horowitz about a 15-year-old spy named Alex Rider. The series is aimed primarily at young adults. The series comprises 10 novels, as well as 4 graphic novels, 3 short stories and a supplementary book. The first novel, Stormbreaker, was released in the United Kingdom in 2000 and was adapted into a motion picture in 2006 starring Alex Pettyfer. A video game was released in 2006, based on the film which received negative reviews. The novels are published by Walker Books in the United Kingdom. They were first published by Puffin in the United States, but have been published more recently by Philomel Books, also an imprint of Penguin Books. The audio books are read by Simon Prebble. The graphic novels are published by Walker in the United Kingdom, and by Philomel in the United States. The 10th novel, Russian Roulette, was released in September 2013. Horowitz has had great success with the series. Novels Stormbreaker. It was released in the United Kingdom in 2000 and in North America in 2001. Alex, the main character, is recruited by the British Secret Service after discovering his uncle's assassination, which he had been told was a car crash. Once recruited, he goes undercover as a scholar winning a prize to explore suspicious rumours of some sort of virus at Harrods Sales manufacturing plant in Cornwall. Point Blank. Point Blank was published in the United Kingdom in 2001, and in North America in 2002 under the name Point Blank. Alex Rider investigates Dr. Hugo Grief, a South African scientist who runs Point Blank, an academy in the French Alps. It turns out that Dr. Grief is replacing the sons of rich, influential people with clones of himself, which have been modified to look like the boys themselves, through plastic surgery, so that he himself will be in these positions of power. Alex is at risk since he entered the academy pretending to be one of these rich sons. It's a matter of life and death for Alex, who must escape from the academy and report back to MI6, before he is killed and cloned. Skeleton Key. Skeleton Key was published in 2002. After foiling a triad plot to fix the 2001 Wimbledon tennis tournament by knocking out one of their members with a carbon dioxide tank, Alex is in grave danger of assassination. Forced to leave the country, MI6 sends him on a mission to Cuba with 2 CIA agents, where he is the only one of the 3 to survive. He encounters a former Soviet general, Alexei Sarev, with ideas for a nuclear holocaust and world domination, starting at the Russian nuclear submarine base. Eagle Strike. Eagle Strike was published in 2003. Damian Cray, a world-famous pop star, hopes to destroy the world's drug-making countries by hijacking the United States nuclear arsenal. Suspicious of him, Alex takes Cray on without the help of the skeptical MI6. Cray releases a state-of-the-art games console called the Gamma Slayer. Its first game, Feathered Serpent, is much more than it seems. It is up to Alex to discover the connection between the pop star, the video game, and the bombing of his vacation home. In the end, he will uncover a much larger plot, one involving the U.S. government and the world's security. Scorpia. Scorpia was published in 2004. Following the advice of the assassin Yasin Gregorovich, Alex tries to find the criminal organization Scorpia to find out the truth about his father. Yasin, as he was dying at the end of Eagle Strike, told him to go to Venice, find Scorpia and his destiny. He is soon whisked into Scorpia where he discovers his dark side, and begins training as an assassin. There he must choose between the path his father took and the country he loves, with the MI6 that have lied to him so many times. He discovers that MI6 shot his father at a bridge, when he was being swapped for another hostage that Scorpia had taken. He sees the video footage of this event and also learns that it was Mrs. Jones who gave the order to shoot his father. This causes Alex to wish to join Scorpia. Along the way, he learns more than he ever dreamed of. He learns that the country isn't what it seems. Scorpia sent him on a mission, to assassinate Mrs. Jones. He arrives and gets past security disguised as a pizza delivery man, and makes it all the way up to her flat. He attempts to shoot her but hits bulletproof glass, as well as deliberately missing. He tells MI6 all he learned from Scorpia and goes back to work as a double agent, pretending that MI6 captured him and he escaped. He learns that Scorpia corrupted the injections all the schoolchildren in London received, so that when they broadcast a signal they will all die. Eventually Scorpia realizes that he is tricking them and try to kill him, but he escapes and saves the day by rewiring the satellite dishes. At the end, Alex is told that his father only pretended to be shot by MI6 and wasn't really working for Scorpia but was a double agent actually working for MI6 the whole time. However, Alex is told that Scorpia realized this and bombed the plane with Alex's parents on it. He had been lied to when he was told it was a plane crash. Archangel Archangel, published in 2005, follows Alex's second mission for the CIA. He investigates Nikolai Drevin, who builds a hotel in outer space called Archangel. Drevin secretly tries to destroy Washington, D.C., the capital of the U.S., and targets the Pentagon, hoping to destroy files on him that the U.S. have acquired. Alex must fight for his life in this novel. Snakehead Snakehead was published in 2007. Taking place immediately after Archangel, the novel sees Alex recruited by ASIS, Australia's Secret Service, to infiltrate a snakehead organization by posing as an Afghan refugee. Alex meets his godfather, Ash, and confronts the organization's Scorpia for the second time. Crocodile Tears Crocodile Tears was published in 2009. MI6 coerces Alex into spying on activities at a gram crop plant during a school trip. Scorpia Rising Scorpia Rising, the ninth novel, was published on March 21, 2011. In the book, Scorpia is hired to return the Elgin marbles to Greece. Scorpia's plan includes the laying of a false trail to Cairo and blackmailing MI6 into returning the marbles. MI6 falls for the trap and Alex is sent to Cairo, where he is dismayed to find that Scorpia has been pulling the strings all along. Russian Roulette Russian Roulette is the 10th novel. When Ian Ryder died at the hands of the assassin Yasin Gregorovich, Alex, ready or not, was thrust into the world of international espionage, the world's only teenage spy. Alex vowed revenge against Yasin and the two have battled ever since. Yet, years ago, it was none other than Alex's own father who trained and mentored Yasin, turning him into the killer he would eventually become. What makes us choose evil? Why did one boy choose to kill while another chose to risk his life to save others? In some ways, Alex Ryder and Yasin Gregorovich are mirror images of each other. Yet the paths they travel turned them into mortal enemies. Was Yasin like Alex? The novel was released September 12, 2013 in the UK and October 3, 2013 in the US. It describes the life of Gregorovich unlike the other books in the series, which centers mainly on Alex Ryder and his adventures. Franchise Novels Stormbreaker, released September 4, 2000. Adapted as a graphic novel. Point Blank, released September 3, 2001. Entitled Point Blank in the United States. Adapted as a graphic novel. Skeleton Key, released July 8, 2002. Adapted as a graphic novel. Eagle Strike, released April 7, 2003. Adapted as a graphic novel. Scorpia, released April 1, 2004. Adapted as a graphic novel. Archangel, released April 1, 2005. Will be released as graphic novel in 2015. Snakehead, released October 31, 2007. Crocodile Tears, released November 12, 2009. Scorpia Rising, released March 21, 2011 in Australia, March 22, 2011 in the US and March 31, 2011 in the UK. Russian Roulette, released September 12, 2013 in the UK and on October 1, 2013 in the US. Supplementary books Alex Ryder, The Gadgets, Alex Ryder, The Mission Files. Short stories Alex Ryder, Secret Weapon, Alex Ryder, Christmas at Gunpoint, Alex Ryder, Incident in Nice, Alex Underground, Resistance to Interrogation, an extra chapter in Stormbreaker A Taste of Death, released for World Book Day. Films Stormbreaker Alex Pettyfer as Alex Rider. Video games Alex Rider, Stormbreaker. See also James Bond Jr. Jimmy Coates, Cherub, Henderson's Boys, Cody Banks, Spy School, Brooks Brothers. References. External links, official website of the books, archive of official website of the film by Internet Archive, official Penguin website of the books.